Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Gtamen maintenance approach guide. In this video I'll be showing you how you can complete the maintenance approach within the Gtamen Heist. Now if you want to know more about the Gtamen Heist and how to approach that and all the setups and all the information you need about that, feel free to check out my main guide in the Eye in the Sky. That way you will be prepared for this approach. The only difference is going to be is that you're going to be picking the maintenance gear instead of the gear that I take within my main guide. So please do check out this guide before you check out this video, because this video is simply going to be an extension on that existing guide, because this is simply going to be a different finale approach. So first up, what you want to make sure of when you're trying to do this approach is by selecting the Alice Water and Power gear as an entry disguise. Doing so will automatically make you enter through the waste disposal, and the exit won't really matter because we're going to be using the quote-unquote secret staff exit as per usual. The exit disguise you want to be using is going to be Noose, and of course if you're looking to make a buck, the high buyer is going to be your choosing. Using a clean vehicle and a decoy will not be necessary, as it is a waste of 50k. Once you've chosen what you gotta do, I'm sure you know how to drive to the casino with your brand spanking new van, so instead we're going to be immediately moving on to when we're inside. Once we're inside the waste disposal, it's time to start making our move towards the vault. Now the first part of this heist, when you make your way to the vault, is very much just going to be just walk towards the laundry room and that's it. The challenging part is going to be starting whenever you exit the laundry room, because then is when you're going to have to start paying attention. Reason being is because if you can see on the minimap, there's two different types of dots on your map. The white dots are friendly and won't really bother you, but the red dots, if they spot you, they're gonna start alerting the alarm, which is obviously something we want to avoid. Once you're through the first security door, what you want to be doing is wait until this gentleman comes walking towards you, and as he's walking away, you want to hug this wall and making sure that you're below the camera as it sweeps from the left to the right. You want to be extra certain that the camera is looking to the left as you approach it, or else you will get spotted. Once you're running away from the camera, make sure to stick as far to the right as possible so the guys in the security room won't be spotting you. Then when you make your way around the corner following the guy you just let walk away, give him a quick tap on the shoulder and then move on down to the stairs. When you're moving down the stairs, there will be another camera which you want to use the same tactic for as you did before, by hugging the wall and then making sure it looks the other way as you're making your way down. Now in the gameplay, admittingly, I was kind of struggling with the movement of my character, but for comedic effect, we're going to leave that in. Once you're outside of the staircase, you want to make sure that you take out the guy that is on the side of the elevator and then make your move back to the elevator again, where there will be another guy approaching you as well. Now there is a little bit of variation in this section. Sometimes there's a guy there, sometimes there isn't, but it's very much worth it to wait right here and make sure that there's no guys coming from the main lobby. Once you've taken those two guys out, you want to make your way to the main lobby, but watch out for the camera in the middle of the hallway and make sure to just run past that, because you don't have a stun gun, you just simply have to avoid cameras instead of taking them out. When you're looking over the main lobby, you want to make sure to stick to the left and then hug this wall and making sure to keep an eye on the camera and which way it's facing. If the camera is looking away, you want to make your way to the back side near the keycards and then swipe your keycard to the security door right here and then quickly move into this room before the guy spots you and take him out. Now obviously we're going to be skipping over the whole section of walking through the man trap and getting into the vault and stuff like that, because again, I've already covered it in the main guide, so we're just going to focus on the route and getting out. Once you're outside of the man trap, what you want to be doing is you want to go and take a left immediately as you're exiting to the main lobby, and then stick to the left, making sure the camera on the left won't spot you. If the camera is looking at you directly for a second or two, you will be fine. As long as you keep breaking its line of sight constantly, you will be alright. So when you're on the far left and hiding behind this wall, wait until the camera moves away again, and then quickly go around the corner and make your way to the room that is behind the guy that is for some reason not seeing you at all. Staying in this room for a little bit will allow you to have a look what the camera is currently doing and making sure you don't get spotted as you're about to do the inevitable to the guard. A quick tap on the shoulder for him and then quickly move back to the wall we came from in order to see where the camera is moving at that time. Taking quick cover and making sure that the camera is no longer moving in your direction reception, you want to be making your way to the reception desk to take the next guy out who's standing behind the desk. After taking him out, you want to be jumping over his desk and then make your way back to the elevator again, but of course still be careful about the camera that is in the middle of the hallway. Now once you're at the elevator, you of course don't want to be taking that because it will immediately blow your cover. Instead, you want to be taking the staircase again upwards to where you came from. Now upon entering the staircase, you're immediately going to see a camera pointing towards you, so you want to make sure to do the same thing as we did before by hugging the wall and just walking underneath the camera and making sure it's pointing in the opposite direction as you're passing it going up the stairs. Once you're upstairs, you want to have a quick look at your mini-map to make sure that there's no one around as you're exiting the staircase, and then you want to make your way to the right where there will be a guy making rounds from the main hallway all the way to the right of where you will be going to take him out. After taking him out, it's time to start making your way to the locker room, but you don't have to worry about the guy coming towards you because you simply just want to take cover behind here and they will be turning around like nothing happens at that section right there. Once he turns around, you want to make your way to the locker room while you'll be taking your disguises, and then it's time to make your way to the exit. Once you got your news outfit on, you have nothing to fear anymore. Just for safety purposes, just put away your gun and just make your way to the exit like I'm showing here. Upon doing so, you have successfully made your escape, and it's time to head out to your buyer. And that is all there is to it. That's how you do the maintenance approach in the Gtamen Heist. I hope you enjoyed. If you find it useful, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.